Welcome back to the channel. Today we are rocking this bright yellow Western Star as we take a John Deere 8R series from Steamboat Springs, Colorado to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're still on that journey of the goal of $20,000 before we can try to buy a truck. Currently, these are the trucks that are available. Nothing real obtainable. The cheapest are going to be all the way down here. And it's like right now, I think this is probably our best bet, or maybe this 579 stand-up sleeper. But these used trucks should be refreshing. So if they're not, I have to figure out how to manually make that happen. This will probably be the only haul we get in this video. It's probably going to take a while to get there, so check out a rig. Pretty cool looking truck. And it's just tractor. So this one won't be as bad. I mean, it's not a wide load, it's just long, so it won't be as bad as other loads we've had. And the weight, it's only almost 40,000 pounds, so we've hauled a lot heavier stuff than that. Alright, and this truck has 91,000 miles on it. I'm driving a brand new truck. Alright, enough talking, let's get on with it. Actually, I do want to move the seat back a little bit. It's probably going to be about perfect. Let's see, can we turn there? I believe so. Okay. So I would like to say 20,000 miles or $20,000. We'll be able to. It's tight. I'd like to believe that we'll be able to get something by then. But the GDC manual, it pretty much calls out that most people are going to have to drive 80 to 100,000 miles before they'll get enough money to be able to buy a truck. Not sure if that's going to be the same for us, but at the end of this haul, we'll look and see how many miles we've got. I want to say we should be right around 10,000 miles. did run a couple loads last night when I wasn't filming or on Twitch. We did gain another skill level, so I put it towards, I believe it was hazmat. I think I really want to try to grab some of those loads. I'm not sure if we're going to generate like an additional, like it won't be a massive amount of XP out of it, but my thought is they'll pay better than standard loads. And we might do explosives next, and then after that work on high value and like the fast delivery one. So it says we'll be there at 5:07 p.m. and we can drive for about another 13 hours before we need to stop for a rest. So I think we should be able to make it there without having to take a break. But if we do have to take a break, we got plenty of time. Did notice the YouTube page is starting to slowly pick up in subscribers. I'd like to say I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. While most of the stuff that I'm going to cover on this channel will probably be American Truck Sim, I do plan on covering some farming sim and iRacing, so just haven't figured out in which capacity I'm going to do that. I haven't really done any farming sim really since about Christmas. Once I learned of the GDC mod for the economy, I've been really focused on doing that and kind of centering the channel around, you know, I guess it'd be called like real life roleplay or whatever. But trying to run this our big rig adventures, I guess, as realistically as possible. So But to everyone that's new, thanks for following along and supporting the channel. Your likes, comments, they're all very much appreciated. I'm sure I'm not the best YouTuber to do any of this. I don't even classify myself as a YouTuber. I'm just kind of streaming what I like to do. So, hope you guys enjoy it. If you drive a semi in real life, feel free to let me know. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. As I've said in other videos, I do not drive a semi in real life. My career is solely devoted to trucking, but I am not a truck driver. So, I'm actually an engineer, a diagnostic engineer. I actually wanted to be a truck driver as a kid. I've always been fascinated with trucks. But at the same time, I also wanted to be a race car driver, so. But, I do work for a diesel engine. Don't really know if we can say engine anymore. I would say I don't know what the best way to say it. I'll get into it as the page grows. I'll kind of explain my profession a little bit and where I work. But yeah, trucking is very important to not only my livelihood, but to a lot of things. So, okay, let's see. Alright. Be nice if that car would not do that. I don't know where that guy thinks he's going. And he keeps pulling forward. Like, where are you going, dude? He's gonna hit us. If SES does any updates, like between now and when they go to 1.50, I would love for them to give the AI half a brain. They make the most dumb-headed decisions, and it costs us money. Like, that's the irritating part. We've literally made this game financially as hard as it can be. I mean, fuel prices are based off real life, load prices, the cargo prices are all based off of real life. To an extent, I think they're based off of like dry van prices. So they may not be 100% accurate per as load, but they're still pretty accurate. So, pretty nice Western Star. I've not drove one of these in the game since like when I first started playing this in 2016. I really liked the Western Stars back then. I still like them now, but long nose trucks are by far my favorite. Anyways, I don't know, kind of speaking on that subject, I don't know when ATS is going to do the 1.5 update. Jesus. Okay, apparently we nailed that sign. It's good. So I had to swing out a little bit so that, you know, our trailer would not veer into the other lane. But we have no damage to the truck, so call that good. It never happened. If you do drive a semi, please explain to me how the law works with headlights. Are you required to have them on all the time? Is it strictly enforced for semis that they have their headlights on at dusk and dawn? How does that work? Because I for one I don't know, and I'm not sure how the sim does what it does, and it makes sense. Because, like, we can be rolling around at noon, and if we don't have our headlights on, it's going to give us a ticket. Not sure why we're crawling at 25 miles an hour to go up this hill. But anyways, a little bit about me. Again, I work for a diesel engine manufacturer. I have for a little over 12 years. So I've not always been an engineer. I've kind of done a multitude of things while I've been with this company. So but I'll cover more of that later. On top of that, I do drag race. I have another page called Extreme Rods and Racers. It's a page ran by me and a couple buddies, and we build cars in our free time. We don't do it fast, but we do build cars. We race a few of them. The ones we race are Mustangs. We have 2 stick shift cars, and they're kind of like the bread and butter lately. We have a 66 coupe. And we have a big tire Mustang. It's like a 94. So I'm gonna put our channel out. Right now it's really hard to get a lot of material, I guess, to record. For one, we're not the fastest workers, and there's a lot that goes into this. Like, I am building another stick car, so we will have 3 stick cars. And currently, right now, we are building a 25.5 cage for it. And luckily I have them, because they have done cages in a lot of cars. I've never built a cage for anything in my life. So I'm getting an education doing this. And as much as I love to turn wrenches, fabrication is not my strong suit, so I am heavily dependent on my brothers to help me out. But if you're interested in fab, racing, general car stuff, feel free to go give that page a follow. I do plan on putting out more content when we just have enough to record. Here lately it's been a little difficult, but I'm gonna at least record some stuff of us fabbing the cage. I won't like record the whole thing, but I'll do like a couple minute videos explaining what I'm doing, and pretty much just leave it at that. On top of drag racing and my full-time job, I do own a auto detailing business, so I stay pretty busy. I've been fortunate, I guess. I've had quite a bit of time I could devote to this lately. Like the weekends will be kind of iffy, so I'm not gonna. I had originally planned to do some live stuff on YouTube, and I'm trying to mess with Twitch. When it comes to technology stuff, I'm not the best or smartest, so come on. But but I'm gonna try maybe like a couple times a month. We'll go live on Facebook at least, or not Facebook, YouTube. See, if I wasn't recording myself, I would make sense. When I record myself, I just lose train of thought. Public speaking was never my strong suit. Come on. But anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much about me. But like I said, you guys subscribing to the page, liking, watching the videos, feel free to comment, let me know what you think. I am 100% a fan of constructive criticism. Pretty much anything I can do to better improve my performance and really just put out more enjoyable content. So we have 7.5 hours to go. So I was reading up this this profile is going to struggle. So the used truck sales. When you buy a used truck, they all need repair of some sorts, some less than others. You might buy some that you could probably drive a couple 100,000 miles without having to sink any money into. Some of them we're going to have to sink money into right away. It's kind of like one of those things, you don't really know what you got till you actually bought it and you roll with it. Let's see. We're probably going to need fuel. We're not going to have enough fuel to get This does not say give us a distance. So I mean, I probably should pull over, check the map. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll pull over up here, check and see what the map says. Yeah. So, used truck sales. From what I've read, and this has not been updated, which this seems like SES could update this fairly easily. Your workers will repair the truck for you at your expense, but they will fix it. And we don't want that. Basically, because I don't want to spend $60,000 to $100,000 on a truck just to end up, put in bankrupt status because we can't afford the repairs. So we ourselves can buy a used truck and fix it up, as we desire. I do not want to put a hired driver in a truck just for them to blow our money. So I feel like we'll go ahead and get over. There is a gas station up here. If we can fit in it, I'll probably go ahead and get fuel. Hey, recruitment agency. Awesome. We can't hire anybody to work for us, but it's great. Let's see. Can we... Yeah, we can make it in here. Looks like closest to the left. Looks like it'll work for us. We'll swing it. Just want to make sure we can get out of the road. We'll go ahead and fill up because it's not our dime. And it doesn't hurt us to have a full tank. So yeah, I feel like when we hire someone, we'll have to buy them a brand new truck. And I don't have any mods for treat like a cheap truck. So I don't know what we'll do there. I really don't want to hire someone and put them in $100,000 to $200,000 rig, or put them in the used rig we bought and then them go and fix it. So don't really know what to do there. I'm hoping SES comes out with an update by then. Otherwise, like, I'm sure that'll be sometime. That'll probably be a month in game time, because I'm not videoing every quick load we do. Mainly because I think people will get bored with that. If I knew that people wouldn't get bored with it, I'd probably go ahead and video them. Oh, we gotta get through here. Why is nobody moving? Ah, see? That's the AI. Light turns red, then they want to go. I have no idea why. That screws us out of so many green lights. And the bad thing is, I have a mod active to help the driving style, and they still suck. So, yeah. Like I said, right now I don't feel like it's anything we're going to have to worry about, because before I hire a driver, I think I want to buy us a trailer of some sort. I don't know what trailer yet. I know the low boys generally bring good money for the loads, but you're doing a lot of heavy loads. So part of the deciding factor on what trailer we're going to get is going to be based on what truck we have. If I don't feel like we can support those super heavy loads, we'll probably get a flatbed, because it's going to be a cheaper trailer to buy, and we can still haul some valuable content with the flatbed. I would absolutely love it if we had box trucks in here, like I think they're called grade C trucks or level C trucks, class C, I don't remember, but like flatbeds, tow trucks. I would love dump trucks. Kind of broaden out the horizon a bit, because trucking is such a huge universe. Like, it's not just semis. It's, dry vans, dump trucks, flatbeds. It's one reason why I want to introduce the hotshot stuff to this channel. Especially since no one else is doing the hotshot stuff with this mod. The problem is it's just going to take us a while to be able to afford hotshotting. Honestly, we'll have to buy a used truck first, I feel like we'll be waiting forever to be able to have money to buy a new truck of any sorts. The Dodge Ram is like, I think it'll be $90,000 upfitted. And if there's no quick jobs for it, to where you could actually make a decent bit of profit, you'll have to buy a trailer. That way you are available to run cargo, to run your own cargo. And each trailer is like 30 grand. So you're going to be 120 deep in a truck and trailer, which is still cheaper than buying like a new truck of any kind, but like you might be able to get a base Freightliner Cascadia for a little less. But the biggest purpose of this channel is to make money. I am watching a couple other people in the GDC Discord to see where they're at level wise and where they're at money wise, and it's a challenge. Like, once we hit level 10, that's when the party starts, because leveling up becomes insanely difficult. So but I'm gonna try, when it comes to streaming these, I'm gonna try to do like every 3 or 4 loads. I'll do a video on one of them. If you guys would like to see more of them, let me know in the comments if you would like to see a particular type of cargo. Like there's all sorts of special transports. We'll go through the cargo before I end the video. To me, like if I was watching it, I would be bored to death because it's 40 mile an hour for the whole trip. Nothing exciting. Cool truck and maybe a cool load, but the only good thing about special transports is they generally pay better per mile. Like that's where all of our money's going to be. Now they also pay more per mile because they take more time per mile. Like there's not very many of them that run through a small town setting like this, and you're like, well, 40 miles an hour, who cares? We're not going to hit 40, or 40 is going to be the max. Now most of them are highway, where you're going almost half the speed limit. So but if you guys could, let me know what you'd like to see. If you want to see more quick jobs, I can just do videos, do like one quick job per video, or I can keep it like to a certain amount of time. I try to keep these videos to an hour and a half, and I feel like that might even be too long. So it says we have 5 hours and 18 minutes left, and our next rest stop is in 4 hours and 46 minutes, so we will have to take a break. So the next time we stop, I will take a look at the map, since we cannot ask the Garmin where our next closest rest stop is, but we'll check the map and we will see where we can go. Let's see, is that a truck with doubles? It is not. Just AI crashed. That happens pretty common. I don't know if it's like how the traffic loads as we enter, where they're at, or if the crash just happens and that's how it plays out. A lot of times with the doubles, they will crash, and I want to say it's because of the game. Like it's just the way they pop up the doubles, like the trailers kind of jackknife each other. It's a little weird. Say if we catch this light, we'll check the map, which I would say we're probably going to catch it. So there's a rest stop dead ahead of us at the way station. See, we got 4.5 hours. There's really not a good rest stop until we're almost there. Like really there. And there. Actually, let's do this one. It's on our side of the road. Should be plenty of space. So we'll do that. That'll be fine because we still have 17 hours, and I think the rest are going to be 8 to 12 hours. So if it's 12 hours, that leaves us 5 hours to do the job. It says it might cut us close, but we don't want to fine for disobeying the logbook. So now is this guy gonna let us in? Probably not. No. The guy behind us is though. What is going on here? Stoplight. Okay. Pretty cool stop over there. Looks like an old diner or something. Be a good photo op. Yeah, it's an old fueling station. See, we're not going to make this light. That's okay. I am pumped for the next few states to come out for American Truck Sim. I know that Nebraska and Kansas, or not Kansas, I forget. Actually, we're not turning here. It's Nebraska and Arkansas are in the mix right now. I feel like Nebraska will be pretty cool. Arkansas will have its unique features that kind of make it nice. But Nebraska, I think, will be really, really eye-catching. Okay. So... yeah. I think we'll just go right back in there. And find a spot to park. Really didn't want to park over here on the fueling side. I really don't want to back this thing up either. It's articulated, so it'll be a pain in the ass. It will not be a fun... Like, if we can take up multiple spots, we might just do that. Like, I'm not really sure how well this thing's gonna back up. We can try it real quick. I'm gonna pop out of frame, so actually, it won't be that bad. Normally I try to back up without going to an external view, but this trailer is going to be kind of a pain to manage. Just because you have the piece between us, like between us and the flatbed, that is not gonna bode too well. Yeah, let me just shut off the engine right here. Yeah, like if I can take multiple spots right here, we might just do that. Because I'm not really sure. Well, I don't know. We could probably just pull straight in. Are we going to be that guy to take up multiple spots? Probably, because we have... Like, honestly, we probably should have just parked. There's not any room. Actually, yeah, there's not really any room. So let's back up. See, this is where I struggle with these articulated trailers. Like, backing them up is not enjoyable at all. I have no idea how people manage to do this in real life. It's like, this is a long... Hopefully I don't jackknife us here. I think we should be fine. Yeah. I mean, really, there's not a whole lot we can do other than if it'll let us stop right here on the end. Okay, it will let us do this. Although that, I don't really want to tag. Ooh, yep, we're gonna hit that truck. So we're gonna have to swing it a little bit more. Aha. Kinda got the hang of that. Actually. Say if I can get say if the low bed portion would kick out, we would be okay. How about this? If you guys know the trick to maneuvering this trailer, let me know. Because I'm going to be here for a month trying to figure it out. So, we're going to go back to my original plan. Swing it out and sit right there on the end. That way when we leave, perfect. I'm gonna call that good. It's gonna block that other guy in. At this point I don't care. Spent entirely too much time on that. Let's see, we have 6 hours left in this job, so before we're late. We do not want to be late. Alright, parking brakes off. Let's get out of here. That took entirely way too much time. And we got about 4 hours to get to the destination. So okay, we're good that way. See, a normal trailer I could back up pretty decent. I get a lot of practice with drag racing, backing up trailers. Usually the smaller the trailer, the harder it is to maneuver. When you get these articulated trailers, I'm sure there's a method to doing it right. I have no idea what it is. I've driven a semi very few times and I've never had to back one up with anything attached to it. So bad thing is, I feel like you give me a flatbed or a 53 foot dry van, I could probably get it. Now, tight parking situations I may not be the best at, but for someone that doesn't do it, I could probably do an okay job. One of these things, I would hate life. The bad thing is, I know there's people that haul these every day and have to deal with it, so it's possible. But anywho, 3 hours and 40 minutes left. We're about an hour and a half to the good at the moment. So hopefully we stay good. I do not want to incur a late fee on this delivery. Late fee will cost us some XP and money, and we need the money, so late deliveries do us no favors. Come on. I would love to be able to get in front of this bus and get in the right lane. Probably not going to happen, but it was a nice thought. Making okay time, so it's probably the most important thing. We got room now, so we'll go ahead and go over. Slow back down so we don't catch a ticket. See, today's January 28th. I would like to make a goal that we have a truck bought by the end of next month. So 30 days. I'm not even sure when February ends this year. I have to check, but last day of February, let's have a truck. I'd like to make that our goal. And then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. It will definitely be a while before we hire someone, simply for the fact that to hire them alone is $15,000 fee. To upgrade your shop space from 1 truck to 3 trucks is $350,000, I believe. And I don't know what it is from 3 to 5. To buy a new shop is $500,000. We have 11 grand. It does not matter how many times I'm going to rub 2 pennies together. We are never going to get that much money anytime soon. So we will buy some sort of trailer before we invest in any employees. One mod I do want to look into for this profile, though, actually we need to stay in this lane. There are mods out there for truck yards. I would love to have some other trucking yards if we can. I need to see how those mods work. Like, I would love to have a trucking mod that's not, or a truck yard that's not directly in the center of town. something that's a little bit more friendly to park multiple trucks at, that would be nice. So we'll probably do that. We'll look at trucking yards and we'll look at buying a truck for ourselves and a trailer. Hopefully when update 1.5 gets released, it doesn't crash the profile. I'm sure this mod will have to be updated some, and I don't have a problem taking a break till it's updated. There we go. So yeah, I've got other stuff I can vlog. Is the speed limit 35 on the highway? And it's going to jump up to 65. That's odd. I've been on I-40 way east of here, but it never does that. Like I've said before, the other thing we'll do in the next couple months is we'll kind of migrate more towards Oregon and Washington. I'm going to Washington later this summer, and I would love to compare real life Washington towards the map SES has and just see how realistic it is. I'm going to be traveling the whole state, so it would be really cool to see the differences. SES did a great job with Texas that I've already blabbed about probably a couple times, but it's really impressive. It kind of gets me excited for some other states, like I live in Indiana, so if you could, like, if they could incorporate 465 into Indianapolis and are cruising, you know, down the southern point of 465 and you see Lucas Oil Fieldhouse, that would be amazing. The cityscape in Indy is really pretty cool. I think if you could view that in the game, that'd be awesome. Alright, so we're an hour and 30 minutes out, and we got almost twice that to get this delivery there, so I think we're going to be good as long as we don't run up on any detours. I did decide with the skill points, because I brought this up before, we're not going to worry about the fuel saving skill points for a while. We are going to have a fuel card which will discount the cost that we pay for fuel. I don't know which one yet. There's 3 different ones. 2 of them I actually do have to pay for. They're not much money, but they're money. I kind of hate keep putting money into something that I'm not making money on. And if this channel actually does ever grow to be anything like it would take a crap ton of subscribers and views to make a couple dollars. I don't see that page ever getting that far, this page getting that far, but we might get there at some point. I would like to focus on, if with buying things, like I would like to buy other stuff to kind of enhance the realism of this. Like I would love to get an H pattern shifter. A different monitor. And a couple other things, but see, that rest stop would have been a nice place to go. I've talked about what states they're going to come out with next. I would like to know from you guys, anyone that's watching this, what state would you like to see in the game and why? I think that'd be kind of cool. Alright, now it's playing music because it thinks we're going to be late. We in fact are not going to be late. We have plenty of time. We have like an hour and a half, so I'm not worried about it. But it's going to play this annoying music, so... I could have avoided all this by not trying to spend 3 days parking this articulated trailer. Alright, welcome to Albuquerque. I've been here once. Let's see, what are we looking like on time? Hour and 38 minutes, we're good. I really hope where they want this we don't have to back up. We'll be screwed. In front of us, you can clearly see that the longer train mod is working and doing well. Without the mod, the trains are only like, they're not very long. They're like maybe 8 cars. With the mod, the longer train mod, these trains can be like up to half a mile. Which is kind of cool until you realize that you're next to a train depot and they're picking up grain or cargo, and you're gonna have to wait on that. Okay, we got to see. I'm gonna turn the 4-ways on. Yep, and I probably should have started swinging this sooner. I feel like we're gonna make it. Ooh, I can't get out and look, so we'll do that. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. I don't know how to get out of the truck into walk around mode yet. I am trying to figure that out. Let's see, are we going to clear the fence? No. This is a tight spot. So what we're gonna have to do, swing it out further this way. Okay, now we're gonna get it. See, now we gotta go all the way over here. And hopefully this gets us green. And it does not. If I can get it straightened out, I might be able to back it up enough. Just very slowly. Come on, let's see green. You gotta be kidding me. And it's because the trailer's sticking out. But it's like, I don't know what to do. I mean, the only other thing I can think of if I can get it to just creep and stay straight, I feel like we'll be okay. See, it's already wanting to kick out. It's like I don't know what to do to keep it from kicking out. Aha! Alright, we're done. Green means they're happy. If they're happy, we're happy because we're getting paid. So, whew. All right, 641 bucks, 118 experience points. It's a big jump, getting us closer to level 9. I said we was going to check these trucks again, so they did not update. I don't know if you drive past more dealers, if it will like populate more trucks into the mix. I'm not really sure how that works. And then I'll show you guys the skill points. So yeah, we have toxic and flammable. 2 for long distance, so that we get miles up to, or deliveries up to 650 miles. Unfortunately, there is no bonus for longer deliveries. I think we'll get one more of these and do high value cargo, because we do the most high value more than we do anything else. Fragile cargo and just in time. So these I don't think really do a whole lot, like until you start getting down here, and then fuel economy is really just like a boost in fuel economy. So that will be it for today. Thanks for watching, and oh yeah, I was going to show one more thing. So looking at the loads we can do now, like we can do that for $894. It's going to take us almost half the day, almost a whole day. The bad thing about doing these drives is we may end up having to rest, which cuts into the quick jobs. You know, we can do load after load and never have to rest, but if we do like with the load we just did, where we run out of that time period during the load, we have to rest. So we got plenty of jobs through here. I'm really trying to stick to anything that pays more than $1 a mile. Like for instance, that load, solvents, they want it yesterday, which is fine with us because we don't have to worry about when our next rest time is. And that's 367 miles, pays 474 bucks. So, apparently there's a load of hot dogs that needs to go out. So that's $1.06 mile. So there's like plenty of stuff we can do. Kenworth trucks, Peterbilt trucks, those are just under $1. But all of these jobs here will pay excellent in XP. Not really money-wise, but I'm sure money, that's not bad. I really don't think our money is going to, like, we're not really going to make more money than what's available now until we buy our own truck. So I'm looking at the truck market to buy a brand new one. Like if we go to modded trucks, the cheapest modded truck we can buy is 70 grand. Isn't that just the epitome of sexiness? Yeah, so like if we look at, I think these are all the trucks too. These aren't just modded trucks. Like the Ram's 90 grand. The cab over is 150. It's like as bad as I want one of these two. It's way out of budget. Going to be out of budget for a while. And I would 100% love to not get into a Cascadia for our first truck at all. Like I'd rather have this than a day cab Cascadia. Like I can do with FLD. Or I would like to do this if we could find one used. Like this right here would be my jam. When I was a kid, I went on a trucking trip, and this is the same truck we were in. So, so that's where we're at. If you are running the GDC mod and you're doing the same test we're doing, let me know where you're at. Let me know how much money you're making, and what you think of it so far. So, I think there's going to be a lot of good things that come out of the GDC mod, so should be pretty exciting. But for today, I think that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you later.